A terrific day for the women, a good day for the men. The Northeast 10 Track and Field Championships held at UMass Lowell's Cushing Field Complex on Saturday. The women's team won the championship and by a solid margin.
According to the seeds that we had coming in, our women were actually supposed to lose by 4 points, and to be able to win by as many points as we've gonna win by is really nice. Good performances all around. The kids came to compete, and we haven't won this meet, in the outdoor meet, I think in 3 years or 2 years. And the other thing is we'd never won all 3 championships in 1 year. We'd never won the cross country, the indoor, and the outdoor championship in the same academic year.
That is head coach Gary Gardner. He was named the Northeast 10 Conference Women's Coach of the Year for the 8th time since 2003. And yes, the women's team took the cross country, indoor, and outdoor titles during this academic year.
The women's side is very balanced. We have some good throwers, we have some good jumpers, we have some good hurdlers, distance runners and all the way down. So it's been a fun year as far as that goes, because there's not a boring event.
The men's team, slowed by injuries this spring, finished second to conference champion Southern Connecticut.
We're missing Dante Brown, who's ranked second in the country in the 400 hurdles. We're missing Ruben Sanka, who is the best distance runner in the conference and can win any event we put him in. There's a lot of points that we left, unfortunately, on the sideline. And Angus McDonald is out for the spring as well, an All-American, 2-time All-American. So it is what it is. We're happy with second place. That's about what we were hoping for.
The individual heroes for the two teams were many. The women won 8 events. The men won 4. The women's team was led by sophomore Lauren Raimondi. She won 2 events and was part of the Riverhawks winning 4x400 meter relay team.
Yeah, I know. She's had an absolutely terrific spring. We couldn't have asked any more. She was a kid that was, we were actually one of the only schools that recruited her, and she's just come on and gotten fit and gotten a lot better. So we couldn't be more pleased.
Raimondi won the high jump, clearing the bar at 5 feet 7 inches.
I'm just getting consistent around at 7 now, so it's nice to have a good jump.
Raimondi still sees her high jump form as a work in progress.
The most important is your arching, which mine kind of lacks, but once I get higher, I get a little better. So, I don't know, your approach, and I have that down pretty good. So
Raimondi also won the 100-meter hurdles with a personal best time of 14:72.
You really need to get out of the blocks good, and then just make sure you have speed in between each hurdle. I felt good, so if you're not in it mentally, you really can't compete, I think. So
for her efforts on Saturday, Raimondi was named the women's most valuable athlete of the championships. In addition to Raimondi, sophomore Patricia Bryce grabbed a couple of wins. She was part of that 4x400 meter relay team and won the 400 meter dash in a time of 58:29. Junior Jackie Barrett won the shot put title for the second year in a row.
Well, I felt like at the end of it was like a really good push, and I was hoping that I saw where it landed, but there's no mark, so I didn't know, but it felt like perfect. So
Jackie Barrett had a big personal best today, and things really kind of came together. She threw really poorly at Penn, and then she really threw well last weekend, and we kind of had a little talk after. And she went to Penn and looked intimidated, and went to Brown where there wasn't as much competition and threw much better. And then this weekend at home, it kind of all came together for her. Finally, the big breakthrough that we've been looking for.
Barrett's toss of 47 feet 4 1/4 inches was a personal best.
I think it is a lot mental. I wasn't trying to think too much in the competition, so I wasn't going crazy in my head, and I was just thinking about getting across the circle fast and just pushing it.
And that toss improved Barrett's standing on the NCAA Division II list to 4th and left her a bit surprised.
Yes, that's my best throw, almost over a full foot, so it moved me up a lot higher on the national list.
3 seniors won titles: Christina DeLomba, Sarah Broussard, and Emily Thomas. DeLomba won the 1,500 meters in a time of 4:41:40.
Felt pretty good. I just try to stay calm. I didn't want to go out too hard, so I just wanted to go out for place. So I got first, so I'm happy with that. Get the team points.
DeLomba was pleased with her performance and her growth during the year.
I'm really surprised, myself, actually, of how well I've improved this season with cross country, indoors, and now outdoors. So I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished so far this year.
Sarah Broussard won the 3,000-meter steeplechase, the time 11 minutes, 8.14 seconds. Emily Thomas grabbed the 5,000-meter title.
Just kind of went out and hopefully just try and win the race, just didn't really have anyone on me, so it was kind of relaxed, so that was good. It's more mental toughness when you get into a longer race, but it's definitely physical too. You got to get the training in, you know.
Thomas covered the 5,000 meters in a time of 18:40.85.
I try not to think, actually, but just try and stay tough and get through it, but it's a good race.
As mentioned earlier, the 4x400 meter relay team of Lauren Raimondi, Patricia Bryce, Amy Delgado, and Heather McCarthy came home a winner in a time of 4:04.52. On the men's side, UMass Lowell finished second, but junior Doug Caves was named the Northeast 10 Conference Men's Athlete of the Year. Saturday, he won the 400 meters in a time of 46.91. It was a Cushing Field Complex record. Corey Murray won the shot put title. It was his 4th title in second of the outdoor season. He won with a throw of 49 feet 5 3/4 inches. Justin Oliver won the 400 meter hurdles. He crossed the finish line in a time of 54.76. Senior Rex Radloff won the 1,500 as UMass Lowell placed 3 runners in the top 5.
I was actually planning on going out pretty quick for the first 800, but there was a change of plans because it's a real windy track. So I settled in, let everyone else do the work. Sitting in second place is a lot less work than sitting first. It picked up with about 600 to go. I followed. And with 400 to go, I tried to make another move. It was covered. And then I decided to do my final and last kick with 200 to go. And that was enough.
Radloff crossed the finish line in a time of 3:57.81. Good strategy.
The thing is, when you go out leading, you're doing significantly more work, especially mentally. It never helps with the wind. And the Lowell track's traditionally windy compared to other tracks. It's not really covered. You got the river right there. So that's more or less why I changed the plan. And it really today is about going for place rather than time.
The Northeast 10 Championships are not the end of the season. They are just another step in the hunt for national titles. Next up, the New England Championships. That will be in Amherst.